Hi all, welcome to your favorite program, Hollywood Sequels. In this episode, we are going to speak about a 5-series Oscar-winning action thriller, Bourne. The first 3 movies were discussed in the previous episode. The Bourne Legacy is the 4th installment. The 5th and the last sequel is Jason Bourne. The Bourne Legacy is the 4th installment of the Bourne series and was released in 2012. The main change in this movie is that the titular character, Jason Bourne, in the preceding movies, played by the actor Matt Damon, was not in this movie. Instead, Jeremy Renner played the lead character as Black Ops agent Aaron Cross. The director also changed. It was directed by Tony Gilroy, the writer of the previous movies. The screenplay was also written by Tony Gilroy, along with his brother Dan Gilroy. Joanne Allen, David Strathairn, Scott Glenn reprised their role from the previous movie but have only cameo appearance. The other main stars are Rachel Weisz as Dr. Martha Shearing, Edward Norton as Eric Byer, Stacy Keach as Mark Tarso, and Dennis Boutsikaris as Terrence Watt. The synopsis of the movie is that Aaron Cross is a member of Operation Outcome, a United States Department of Defense Black Ops program which enhances the physical and mental abilities of field operatives through pills referred to as chems. Cross, deployed to Alaska for a training assignment, traverses a rugged terrain to reach a cabin operated by an exiled Outcome operative. Meanwhile, Jason Bourne has exposed Treadstone and Blackbriar in public, leading FBI and Senate Selection Committee on Intelligence to investigate those involved. Retired Air Force Colonel Eric Byer, who is responsible for overseeing the beta program from which CIA's Blackbriar and Treadstone were developed, decides to end Outcome and kill its agents. Cross manages to survive several attempts on his life and seeks a way to get more chems as his supply runs out. Cross eventually comes upon Dr. Martha Shearing, his last link to get more chems. He discovers that she has no pills, but that his physical enhancements can be wired out and can become genetically permanent. So he would no longer need physical chems. He in turn reveals to her that without the help of mental chem enhancements, he possesses a well below average IQ. To avoid this mental regression and the operatives hunting them, the two travel to a factory in Manila. There, with the help of Shearing, Cross initiates and survives the potentially fatal process of wiraling out of his dependency on remaining mental enhancing pills. They evade the Manila police and an operator from New Lux program and successfully escape from Philippines on a junk ship. Filming was primarily in New York City, with some scenes shot in Philippines, South Korea, and Canada. The movie was produced by Kennedy and Marshall Company, Relativity Media, and Captivate Entertainment with a budget of $125 million and was distributed by Universal Pictures. The movie grossed $276.1 million worldwide and received mixed reviews, with critics praising the story but expressing their disappointment in the absence of Matt Damon in the movie. Jason Bourne is the 5th and the last installment of the Bourne series and was released in 2016. This action thriller was directed by Paul Greengrass, who directed the 2nd and 3rd series. The screenplay was also written by Paul Greengrass along with new writer called Christopher Roos. Matt Damon reprises his role as the main character, the former CIA assassin Jason Bourne. Julie Stiles reprises her role as Nikki Parsons in this movie also, and the other new stars are Tommy Lee Jones as Robert Dewey, the current director of the CIA and leader of the Iron Hand program, who intends to take down Bourne after the exposure of Blackbriar. Alicia Vikander as Heather Lee, head of the CIA's Cyber Ops Division, and Vincent Casel as the Asset, a Blackbriar assassin working for the Iron Hand program. The outline of the movie is that Nikki Parsons, whom Bourne sent into hiding in the Bourne Ultimatum, gains access to the sensitive CIA files. She contacts Bourne, to share information about his past, including how he was recruited for Operation Treadstone and his father's role in that operation. Bourne learns that his father, Richard Webb, designed Operation Treadstone and was assassinated by the CIA because he did not want his son to enter this program and become a killer. CIA Director Robert Dewey hunts down Parsons and Bourne using a foreign asset and technical skills of Cyber Ops Division head Heather Lee, while Bourne plans to avenge his father's death. Meanwhile, Lee wants to bring Bourne back into the CIA special operation, and Dewey allows her to believe that she has his support even though he plans to eliminate Bourne. In the meantime, Dewey leads an Operation Iron Hand, a surveillance program which will have secret access to a giant social media service called Deep Dream. In the past, CIA and Deep Dream have had a contract to work together. But Aaron Kaller, its founder and CIA, wants to end this cooperation. When Dewey refuses to allow any such change, Kaller plans to reveal his relationship with CIA, and he plans to violate the privacy expectations of Deep Dream's millions of users. Subsequently, Dewey plans to assassinate Kaller before his planned revelations. But Bourne and Lee understood Dewey's conspiracy, and eventually Lee killed Dewey with the help of Bourne. Jason Bourne was produced by Perfect World Pictures, Kennedy Marshall Company, Captivate Entertainment and Pearl Street with a budget of $120 million and was distributed by Universal Pictures. The film grossed $415.5 million worldwide and became the second highest gross film in the Bourne series. Another week, another movie and another story. To know more about that, catch next week's episode of Hollywood Sequels. Until then, this is me Aksa signing off. Toodles.